In 2002, Brendan Gaughan had begun to establish himself as one of the up-and-coming drivers with a bright future in the sport. With 2 wins and 11th place points finish, Gaughan was primed to make a run at the 2003 Craftsman Truck Series championship. The 03 campaign began with a 10th, 2/3, a 16th, and a 2nd place finish. Through 5 races, he was 4th in points, 57 behind leader Bobby Hamilton. The next 2 races, though, would be crucial in showing the 62 team's championship resilience.
Here we get another look here, a little love tap, and it didn't work out.
No, they're running about 145 or 50 when they hit the wall right there, hit each other.
Ouch. And we check out the speed differences between the 99. You see here of Carl Edwards, 171.52, and look at Brendan Gaughan, 174.87.
That's what I mean. It's so easily spotted up from up here where we are. I mean, he has not even started to be conservative.
Well, he is less than half a lap away from doing what only one other driver has been able to do before. Jack Sprague winning 3 consecutive races at the same track, coming through turns 3 and 4. The Orleans Dodge of Brendan Gaughan will come out and see the checkered flag flying here at Texas.
The win propelled him to 3rd in the point standings, 99 behind Hamilton. 2 weeks later at the Milwaukee Mile, Gaughan definitively showed the field his championship strength.
To work around slower lap traffic now. That's Chad Chaffin in the number 18 that's out in front of him. Jason Leffler right behind him now. Chaffin's going to move to the inside and let Brendan Gaughan by, and that could be right there the most important pass of the day for Brendan Gaughan, because as he comes through turns 3 and 4, Jason Leffler behind him more than 3 truck lengths, and Brendan Gaughan will win his 2nd race of the year.
The win was enough to pull Gaughan to a 1-point lead over Rick Crawford and Bobby Hamilton. But with the subpar 9th place finish at Kansas, it only lasted a week. Running at Kentucky, Gaughan led 62 laps early, but it didn't last.
Watch a 62. Now watch. Carl Edwards is going to have a face full of oil right now. He's getting down in the corner. There's the first telltale sign. Carl goes up high. Man, that saved him. Almost got hit right there.
He was lucky.
He was lucky, but he read it right. That's a catastrophic blow up right there, right in your face.
That was great driving by Carl Edwards.
And not only are they blowing up, they're cutting the grass.
Look here, look here. This is what a driver doesn't ever want to see. See that puff right there? That's the start of it. Uh-oh, trouble. Look, he move up. Out of the way, out of the way. You can't see the back of the truck, but it was close, I'm telling you.
Tough break for Brendan Gaughan, Orleans Dodge. I mean, this kid, day, travel, commute, race out of Las Vegas, Nevada. That's very difficult to do and be the contender he is every week. Let's go down to Ray.
While it pushed him back to 4th in points, 54 behind leader Travis Quaffle, little did anyone know Gaughan and crew were ready to take the series for themselves for the following 2 races. Gaughan first won the following race at Gateway, and then went on to grab a victory at Michigan.
That tries to hold off the hard-charging 2 of Jason Leffler. When they come through 3 and 4, it'll be a sprint to the finish. Brendan Gaughan out in front of Jason Leffler as they come to the checkered flag for win number 3 of 2003. Quaffle 3rd. And
Gaughan moved up to be tied with Travis Quaffle for the lead, while also being 31 over Ted Musgrave and 79 over Dennis Setzer. With less than half the season to go, the players for the championship had been set. The next 5 weeks of racing would lead to a back and forth for the championship lead that would never exceed more than 10 points as the gap. With Gaughan finishing 4th at IRP, it put him 10 behind 2nd place finishing Quaffle. But Gaughan gained a 7-point lead over Quaffle the next week at Nashville after finishing 5th to Quaffle's 9th. Bristol then caused another flip.
2 laps remaining.
Remember the deal cut between the 6 and the 75. I gave you your lap back. Now you won't race me for this.
And as they work their way through 3 and 4, they come out of turn number 4 to see the white flag.
Oh,
and problems with Kevin Harvick. He's into the wall. Travis Quaffle goes by the start-finish line with the white flag out. Kevin Harvick is still on the racetrack. No caution has come out yet.
I felt it in my bones.
Travis Quaffle coming through 3 and 4. Could it be the first win of 2003? Travis Quaffle
Quaffel's first and only win of the 2003 campaign moved him to be 8 points over Gaughan. Gaughan once again took over the points lead at Michigan by a gap of 5 over Quaffel. After the 62 truck finished 7th, 2 spots ahead of the 16. Gaughan then gained 4 points over Quaffel at New Hampshire, finishing 5th to the 16 7th. It seemed as though there would be a deadlock to run out the season. A change in momentum was needed, and after 4 straight races of starting second, the 62 truck finally started from P1 at California. The advantage paid dividends as Gaughan led 66 of the 100 laps and finished second to Ted Musgrave, while Quaffel finished back in 8th. Gaughan finally had put some breathing room into his championship lead with 42 points now with 6 races to go. Once again, he would win the pole at Las Vegas for the Las Vegas 350, but this time, Gaughan didn't let victory slip through his fingers.
Go wild. If Brendan Gaughan is able to hold on and outrun the 11 of Jack Sprague to the start-finish line, he has 2 corners to go. As he goes into 3 and 4, he has an ever so slight lead over the 11 of Jack Sprague. The Orleans Casino and Hotel comes out of turn number 4, and Brendan Gaughan will win the Las Vegas 350.
This guy has fun when victory lane.
Brendan dominated the night, leading all but 40 laps of the race. The win was his 5th of the season, and it opened up his lead even further to 67 over Quaffel. It would prove to be the largest points lead he would possess all season. Following the win would be a huge moment in Gaughan's 2003 campaign.
Was loose off. That was about it, right? Brendan in trouble.
There's your leader. Your points leader spinning with 7 laps to go.
That'll bring a yellow out. I can't see anything, and I'm not down there.
Caution flag flies.
Keep the centers on it.
Brendan Gaughan tries to get turned around and go the right direction.
You'll be at first truck lap. We're going to get our lap back here, bud.
With Dennis Setzer winning, it closed up the points race with 4 races to go. Gaughan led Quaffel by 20, Musgrave by 58, and winner of South Boston, Dennis Setzer, was only 74 points back in 4th. While the streak of 3 straight poles wasn't continued, another familiar sight occurred at Texas. Gaughan went on to win the Texas race, winning by just under 2 seconds over Travis Quaffel and Ted Musgrave. With 3 races left, he had a 30-point lead. And at Martinsville, Gaughan finished 11th, behind title rivals Musgrave and Setzer, but while also extending his points lead to 45 points with 2 races to go. Unfortunately, Gaughan faltered at Phoenix as well, with a mediocre 12th place run. Musgrave and Setzer finished 2nd and 3rd, while Quaffel outran Gaughan by finishing 9th. The lead was down to 26 points going into Miami, but instead of Travis Quaffel being in 2nd, it was now Ted Musgrave. Quaffel was still only 34 back while he was in 3rd, and Setzer was 39 points back of the lead in 4th. Gaughan would also roll off 4th of the 4 title contenders, but the race was going to be wild, even from the first lap.
Trouble in the corner. This is going to stack up pretty good.
That's Travis Quaffel. What a save.
What a save. Throw that thing right back up on the racetrack. That could have been the big one right there.
Through the early stages of the race, Gaughan was sluggish at the back half of the top 20. Slowly but surely, though, he began making his way up to the front. By the 40th lap, he was inside the top 10, getting into a groove. As Gaughan kept picking up spots, his championship rivals were barely near or inside the top 10 behind him. Gaughan was up to the top 5, just past the halfway point, and it seemed more and more that he was running away with the championship. Gaughan ran in a steady 5th place position on track, with less than 50 laps to go, while his closest title contender rival was Quaffel in 7th. With 45 to go, Ken Schrader blew an engine, bringing out the caution. After stops, the green flag came out with 37 laps left. Gaughan was still in the 5th position, though, but fell back a little bit, still maintaining his points lead until disaster struck.
Brandon is around. Big problems. Our point leader gets spun around and hit hard into the wall.
I don't believe it.
All because they were coming to the yellow.
Oh, and he hit very hard.
My.
Oh, my goodness.
Brian Refner coming in the number 80 as Brendan Gaughan was sliding to the inside of the track.
If Brian had committed to the bottom of the racetrack, he really had nowhere to go.
they were coming down in the yellow. You know, we were saying no yellow, no yellow. All of a sudden the yellow pops out. Brandon slowed down and got nailed from behind. That's what got him spinning.
Safety crews will get out there and check on these drivers.
Brendan, you okay?
You see Brendan taking the steering wheel off. Through the steering wheel.
Oh, he's just disgusted right now. He's just really, really.
Just brokenhearted.
Yeah.
I mean,
The championship just went away for
And he
Brendan
knows
Gaughan.
that. That's what he's feeling right now. He'll tell these guys, I'm all right, just leave me alone. Leave me alone.
He just can't believe it. Had a great truck, come from the back. But you know, I was concerned about where he was in the restart there, because he needed to be thinking about being very cautious, and I'm sure he was. But his dad, that's his dad, and
Michael Gaughan.
he can't believe it either.
Nobody can believe it.
They fought this war, they've come this far, and have it in like that.
So he really took a shot from Brian Ruffin.
Oh,
Again,
yeah.
Brian had nowhere to go, but man, he hit him hard.
And that was in the grass, so there was no slowing up to be done.
What a shame.
But we've got 3 other championship contenders now. They see Brendan's truck over there. Their spotters are telling them, hey, our point leader's out. They don't want to have to win a championship this way. But right now, they're going to have to put that out of their mind, and they're going to go for that. We've got a real battle now.
The crash and finish to the season was crushing. Gaughan let the world know how he felt about the incident.
Guys, let's go down trackside. Barry Dodson is with Brendan Gaughan.
Not only a great race car driver, but a good friend. Brendan, this morning I said I didn't think that the other team trucks would be a factor. I'm glad you're okay if you are, and other than that, I do not know what to say.
Neither do I, Barry. Pretty calm most of the time. We had a Dodge that could win the championship, and Jimmy Smith can kiss my ass.
There you have it. I really feel bad for you.
That's right.
The interview would be Gaughan's legacy in the sport. As for the championship, Quaffle went on to win the big prize by 9 points over Dennis Setzer, and Musgrave, after being black flagged on the last lap, was only shied out by 18 points. And Gaughan was forced back to finishing 4th in the standings, only 40 points away from a championship. Gaughan would go on to race for Roger Penske in the Cup Series in 2004 before going back and forth between the Truck Series and Xfinity Series for the rest of his career. 2003 was a magical year for Gaughan. 6 of his 8 wins came in 2003, while 14 of his 47 top 5s came in 2003, 18 of his 80 top 10s, and 652 of his 1,032 career laps led in the Truck Series came in the 2003 campaign as well. It makes many wonder, what if Gaughan had not spun at South Boston? What if he had finished more than one of the final 5 races with a top 10 finish? What if he had raced to the finish at Miami? What if, in 2003, Brendan Gaughan captured his missing ring?